And for more on Kobe Bryant's announcement na magre-retire na siya after this season, kasama natin ang basketball analyst and vlogger na si Enzo Flojo. Enzo, welcome back to The Score.
Hey, Tej.
Well, first of all, anong reaction mo this morning nung nagising ka, holiday, wala ka trabaho today? What? How did you read the news?
I wasn't so shocked kasi,
Okay.
I mean, parang people have been buzzing about the possibility of his retirement for the past couple of years anyway.
Correct.
But mainly, siguro relief and, of course, respect and reverence. Relief kasi, I mean, Kobe has been, at least for the season, parang his issue of still playing, parang yung white elephant in the room for the Lakers this season. Now that he said that he's gonna call it quits after the season, at least the Lakers can really put their future plans, or start their future plans now for the franchise. And of course, respect and reverence, because this is Kobe Bryant.
Correct.
He is an icon in the NBA. He is arguably, I know a lot of Tim Duncan fans will disagree, but arguably maybe the best player of this generation, or his generation.
Okay.
So, iba yung effect niya on the game the past 20 years he's been in the NBA.
Well, maliban pa dyan, meron pa nga nagtatanong sa kanya. In fact, in his press con after the game, a reporter there asked him, did you consider retiring right now? As in right now, mid-season, wherein you can see that you're playing so bad, you're worse in field goal percentage in terms of those who are being, tracked by average after a minimum of shots taken. Although sabi niya hindi, he wants to sabi niya there's an enjoyment of something like about the pain of going through the tough season, and he wants to have another tour of all the buildings he played in. Sabi niya. So, pero for you, if you're Kobe's friend, would you say, pare ngayon na? Or would you say, sige, tiisin mo yung buong season?
Well, knowing Kobe and how competitive he is, I tell him, play out the rest of the year, see what happens. And, go out in a blaze of glory. Maganda yung gesture of going to every stadium you can, parang farewell to all the fans.
I remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's farewell tour. Everywhere he went, he was given a gift.
Diba? And parang that's what's been happening. Kasi parang the past, I think they recently went to New York, I think, Miami nga.
May ganung vibe na eh. No?
May vibe na. And people have been giving him ovations in those stadiums. I think they've also felt the energy na parang this could be the last time we'll see Kobe play in our city.
Well, maliban pa doon, maraming namangha na touch na naging emotion with the way he did it.
Yeah.
He wrote this very unique, I don't know if you call it poem or love letter to somebody named Basketball.
Oh, Dear Basketball.
Dear Basketball.
That's what he wrote. As an English teacher, parang ako, wow, ganda nitong pagkasulat ni Kobe. There's a bit of a writer in this guy. He wrote to Basketball, and that was very eloquently crafted. He also wrote to the fans. And that was something that all the Lakers fans, when they went into Staples Center for that game against Indiana today, they had that letter to read. And I think that was a very poetic, very dramatic, very, very nice way for him to bow out and to announce his plans of retiring.
One thing na ikinatuwa daw ni Kobe that he said in the press con, natuwa daw siya sa reaction ng kanyang mga peers, na nagulat siya na how they all acknowledge him as an inspiration, not just a rival, but an inspiration, someone they look up to, someone they grew up wanting to be like him. What can you say about that and how he is reacting to that, knowing that he's always been so competitive? I mean, I can't imagine Michael Jordan saying that, because we know naman how Michael had his Hall of Fame speech na may asim pa talaga, di ba? Pero that tone of Kobe na appreciating his peers and his competitors.
Well, I think that was very, very big on his part, no? Kasi nga, like what you said, Tej, for the 20 years we've seen him play, he's very competitive. Some might even say na medyo may pagka ball hog siya, maybe he's a glory hog as well. But the way he wrote that letter, just really pouring out his emotion and his gratitude to Basketball, even to his haters, no, parang that shows you the another side of Kobe that's full of grace and peace.
So mas maintindihan kaya siya ng haters niya?
Ay, sana naman, no? I mean, I have to admit, ako a few years ago, as recently as maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I wasn't the biggest Kobe fan. I can't say I am a big Kobe fan, but now, all I have for him is, like I said, respect and reverence. Because if you look at his body of work, ang galing talaga ni Kobe. Ang dami niyang naiambag sa NBA and for the game of basketball.
Speaking of that, I want to put you on the spot. Ano mga best moments of Kobe Bryant that stands out for you? Sa dinami-daming moments dyan.
So many, no? Siguro, the two that really stand out are the following. The first one definitely is that 81-point game against Toronto.
Ako din. Actually, napanood ko yun live.
Grabe.
Nahuli ko yun at halftime. It's like, I gotta watch this. And then throughout the game, grabe.
He scored 26 lang by the half,
Correct.
and then 55 na in the last 2 quarters. An amazing performance for Kobe. Come from behind win pa yun for the Lakers.
Correct.
And the second one was, I think it was in 2002 or 2001, the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. They were up against the Portland Trail Blazers, a team built to stop LA. They were down 15 in the 4th quarter. I think it was Game 6. And Kobe and Shaq, they led the Lakers, come from behind. They beat Portland, went on to win the NBA title. That particular moment or season or postseason performance stands out for me
Really did.
as well.
Ako, my favorite of obviously was 81.1, and although my weirdest first memory was a weird one of Kobe, rookie year niya, yung kanyang 4 na air balls against Utah. Kasi I was
Playoffs
there,
yan.
I was in LA, I had a chance to watch Game 6, kung umabot ng Game 6, but some rookie named Kobe Bryant threw up 4 air balls and it didn't go to Game 6. But anyway, here's the thing. A lot of people ask, could he have won more? Could he have won more than 5 if he had a better coach, a better team? I mean, it's not always about one player.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan won 6, but he had the greatest teammates one could have asked for with the way management put those Bulls teams together, and the greatest coach, arguably of all time, in Phil Jackson.
Well, definitely. I think if not for the injuries that hampered him the past few years, I think he could have won. Yeah, definitely won more. I mean, there were may dark ages to Lakers before they won that title in 2009, diba?
Right.
But from 2009 onwards, when they still had Gasol, maybe if Dwight Howard clicked with them and everyone was healthy, maybe they could have made a run for the title as well. So, kung may konting swerte ng bounce ng ball here or there, injuries left and right, if it weren't for those things, definitely he would have been able to lead the Lakers to one more title, at least. I think.
Well, now that we look towards the end of his career, whatever he's able to pull off the next, so many games, end of the season. But, ikaw, tinanong mo na to kanina, is he the best Laker ever?
Tinweet ko yan kanina kaninang umaga, and a lot of people reacted in different ways. No? Some people said, pwede. More people said, may Magic ka, may Kareem ka. No? Paano sila? For me, I think Kobe could be the best Laker ever. I know a lot of Magic and Kareem fans will hate me for this, but siguro kasi I didn't see as much of Magic or Kobe or Magic or Kareem as I did of Kobe.
Okay.
So may ganung effect for me na this is a guy that's, he turned things around for this team when the Lakers had those dark ages in the 90s. He turned their fortunes around, won 5 rings with the Lakers, revitalized that franchise. So for me, those are good enough for me to put him right up there, and maybe saying that, for me, he could be the best
So
Laker
being that
ever.
as a tough call, last question to you, can we still argue about him being the best ever? Kasi meron mga diehard Kobe fans dyan that still say he's the GOAT.
I won't go that
Compared to
far.
MJ. Okay.
I
So
won't go
MJ
that
ka pa rin.
Maybe MJ pa rin. Yeah, by a mile. Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, maraming salamat, Enzo. If you want to continue debating with him, he's on Twitter @hoopnut. Salamat, Enzo. Ulitin. Thank you.
Thanks,